Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Have a Good Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is the increasing gas prices are not Biden's fault. Okay. And I'll explain everything in depth in just a minute. And it, again, it's not Biden's fault, and it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the pipeline situation. Okay. Um, Basically, just what it is that uh, for the past year and a half, with the COVID-19 and the world lockdown and very little consumer consumption, oil prices dropped under $10 a barrel, and our billionaire owned oil companies stopped drilling because it was more profitable to just shut down. Now, um, and on top of that, historically speaking, historically speaking, if you look at history, okay, during the summertime, which is basically like around June to August, okay, prices have always increased, especially for gasoline. Why? Because of the simple fact that that's the basic time frame for when people normally like travel and stuff like that. So there's a bigger demand during the summertime for gasoline. So um it's basically, yes, it's corporate greed. And this is part of history. It happens every single solitary year, no matter what. And it'll always keep happening. It'll always be corporate greed, no matter what. That's just a part of life. But now um, that the economy is opening more so now, and people, last year during COVID with the lockdown and everything, people really lost their summertime, like vacationing and stuff like that. And people are not going to lose their summertime vacationing two times in a row. They're not going to lose it 2 years in a row. Now that the economy is basically reopening, people are now traveling again and stuff like that. So right now there's a bigger demand for gasoline. So that's the reason why gasoline prices um, have increased. Okay. Uh, and since we're on this topic and uh, historically speaking and stuff like that, uh, also historically speaking, around by or around September of every year, prices drop around September. Okay. Always happens. If you look at history, every single year, by or around September of every single solitary year, prices, including for gasoline, always drop. Okay. Why? It's because there's a less of a demand for it. Because around September and stuff, people are back to work and back to school and stuff. So there's a less of a demand for things like gasoline. So hence, in turn, prices, especially for gasoline, drop. Now, even experts are saying that even though right now, during like July and possibly into August, gasoline prices are increasing. Okay. But they also said that come around September, prices will then drop again, especially for gasoline, because there won't be as much of a demand for it. Common sense stuff. Okay. That's why it's the supply and demand theory. Okay. You can look it up if you don't believe me. So that's why come around September, prices again will drop for gasoline. Now, people right now are in an uproar And when I say people, I'm saying more like Republicans are blaming everything on Biden right now for the increased prices for gasoline, when in turn it has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with the pipeline situation. It's just simple economics and of the supply and demand theory. Because right now, since there is a big demand for gasoline, companies, corporations, okay, it's corporate greed, are uh, increasing the prices so that they can keep up with the supply and demand for the gasoline. That's it. That's the reason why. So again, it has nothing to do with Biden. It has nothing to do with the pipeline situation. Like so many people are talking about, and hence again, when I say people, I'm talking about Republicans. So that's there you have it. That's the truth. And if you don't believe me, look it up for yourselves. Look it up about history, about uh, increasing prices during the summertime, and how then prices dropped again come around September of every single solitary year. So look it up for yourselves if you don't believe me. It's simple economics. That's it. So stop blaming Biden for this. Really, honestly, it's stupid, and you look like idiots blaming him when in turn it's not his fault. Again, it's simple economics and it's corporate greed. That's it. There's your answers. So to all of my fans out there, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. That'll be greatly appreciated. And uh, once I'm done hosting this episode of this show, I will host another episode of my show, Disabled Reality, on Spreaker.com. And then after that, I will come back to YouTube and host another episode of this show, Advocate Information Highway, right here on YouTube. And then also, don't forget to go to the website that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. And the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the products that are on there. And all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And also, don't forget to go to my other website called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. And on the homepage of the website, you'll see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products, and they're up for sale on there. And you will also see the links to the 2 books that I wrote. And you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, once again, I almost forgot, and I'm sorry. I want to wish all my fans out there a wonderful and safe and happy 4th of July. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.